Good afternoon. Joel Boer here with First Direct in Omaha, Nebraska. I'm here to give you a quick, simple how-to video on how to get registered on our new online system available directly off of nationallistservices.com. If you head on over to the website, you'll notice at the very top there's a link that says Run Counts. And this is where you're going to get started. Simply click Run Counts. And by the way, if you have any questions on the online system, how to run counts, if you're pulling something correctly, you by all means can always give us a call directly at 866 363 9576. Again, 866 363 9576. But let's go ahead and get started. Click Run Counts. The next screen that you're going to see here, this is our online system here, and you're going to want to probably bookmark this URL right here. So add that to your favorites. And then to get started, you're going to simply see right here the button that says Register Now. Go ahead and click that. The next screen here is going to ask you to pick a username and a password. So we're going to go ahead and pick a username that we know is not being used. And then a password, and what we encourage on the password is an upper lowercase and include some numbers. So it doesn't have to be terribly long, just needs to be upper lowercase and include some numbers. Click Sign Up Now, and the next screen here is going to take you where you can populate your information. So in other words, your first name, your last name, your company name, your address, city, state, zip. We'll go ahead and let it stay on the United States, but city, state, zip, a phone number, and an email address. And then go ahead and leave this check mark box right here checked. That's going to go ahead and email you a confirmation of your registration information, so that way you can put that in a nice safe place. So at the bottom right corner, click Continue. Now this next screen that we have right here, this is going to ask you a few more questions, a little bit more about what you do, how you're using the data. This information right here is totally voluntary, but what it helps us to understand is how you're using the data, and perhaps helps us to see what additional list products would be beneficial to bring to the system and make available to you. So as you go through this, answer to the best of your ability. If you don't know the answer to one of the questions, simply leave it blank, and at the bottom right, simply click Submit. The next screen it's going to take you to here is just simply a screen for you to verify that all your information is up to date. If you need to change anything, just simply click User Details or Registration Preview there, and you'll be able to go back a couple steps and update that information correctly. So the next step here is just simply click Register, and right away it's going to take you right into the system right here. You'll see there's the new demo that the new user account that I just set up. And in just a few seconds, I'll also receive an email, which I'll go ahead and drag that available or over onto that screen as well. That email is going to contain that registration information, so your username, your password, those types of things. But to get started right away, I'm going to familiarize you with a few quick details that you want to take note of where they're at, so that way if maybe you're running any accounts that require some of these features, you know where to go. When you click My Account there, it's going to take you to this screen right here, and this is the area where you can update maybe your user information, your email, your name, your phone number. The next screen here is going to update your billing information, and then shipping and FTP if you want, or email preferences. And there's one particular item on this list that I want to draw your attention to, and that's the mail pieces. So what mail pieces is for is if you are ever doing any type of a search that contains sensitive elements, maybe it's an age select or some sort of a demographic select, the system will actually notify you that you need to submit a mail piece for that select. And so what you're going to want to do is upload that mail piece. You simply click Add New Mail Piece. You'll select what database it's for, okay, maybe the consumer file. You'll give the mail piece a name, maybe it's for the spring project, okay? And then maybe a few notes. You'll browse and choose the file from your desktop and click Save, and that's it. And what happens then is we get notified with that mail piece. We'll review it. We'll make sure that everything matches the compliance standards that we have to follow and that the various source contributors require. And then we'll either approve it or we'll reject it, and we'll reach out to you if there's questions or any concerns. But to get started quickly here, just simply click Start a New Search up at the top left corner. And right here, you see the list of databases that we have available right now today. At the very top, you see our National Resident Occupant Database. This database, if you're familiar with the pieces that come in your mailbox that say current resident, our neighbor, pizza lover, those types of things, this is the type of database that you're going to use for that. This is a total saturation database, so it's going to give you total coverage. Some of the deeper postal discounts are available with that database. The next one on the list here is the National Consumer Database. So if you are a marketer that reaches out to consumers, whether it be for postal or whether it be for phone, this is where you would probably most likely start. If you're providing services that maybe new movers to the area would benefit from, we have our new mover database. And you'll notice here that it's a little bit different than the ones right above. There's not the learn more, and the reason why is because this is actually a group right here. And so if you click into it, you'll see that there's these two separate files. One's the weekly new mover file, and then the other is a 6-month rolling file. So as the weekly new movers get rolled in each month, as that file gets rebuilt, they get dumped into that 6-month new mover file. And then at the end of the 6 months, the record falls off. By that time, it's actually already been put into our consumer database, so you're well covered there. The next files that you see here as far as for business data at this time is the Dun & Bradstreet National Master File, as well as the Dun & Bradstreet National Hot List File. So the master file, this is going to be the main file that you're going to use if you're targeting businesses and you want to target specific decision makers or types of businesses. Most likely you'll first start with the National Master File. Now, if you're targeting businesses based upon the fact that they're a new business, or maybe there's been an ownership change or CEO change, then the National Hot List file is the one that you're going to want to go to. And you can select that down and narrow that down by how long ago that update came in, maybe within the last month or maybe within the last couple months. Nonetheless, this gives you access to the most, basically the most current, most up-to-date information possible from Dun & Bradstreet. For those of you that market to Canada, that do business in Canada to Canada businesses, we have a Canadian business file from Dun & Bradstreet as well available. And then here, National Real Property Database. So if you're targeting individuals by the house they own, maybe how much they have on their loans, their loan to value, their lendable equity, that's the database that you're going to want to use. It's the National Property Database, National Real Property List. The other file underneath that is our National Pre-Mover List. And this National Pre-Mover List, what this is these are individuals who have listed their homes for sale. These make great opportunities for those of you that are providing service-related businesses like carpet cleaning, landscaping, handyman services. These are excellent for that. These folks are going to want to update their home, fix their home, keep it looking good as they're trying to sell it. So there's definitely some opportunities there. Then, of course, the other two databases underneath that is new homeowner lists as well as new borrower lists. And each of those, you'll notice, are like the new mover. If you drill into them, you'll notice there's a weekly file and a 6-month rolling file. So that kind of gives you the quick rundown as far as how to get registered and how to get started. Take a look at our other videos that will be coming soon, and we'll show you how you can do different things on the system. Basically some tips of the trade, some tips and tricks as far as how to really fine-tune and grab the audience that you're looking for and get the right data that you need to drive your marketing. So again, thank you for tuning in. Give us a call if you have any questions at 866-363-9576. And until later, be great, because nothing else